Hey everybody, it's Murphy Gray Hunter, and it is, I was about to say Monday. It's not Monday, it's Thursday, May 30th. It's about almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I've been outside all afternoon. I was driving around harvesting some supplies, and I was looking for some lavender, but they did not have the purple flowers that I saw like when I was driving. I thought was lavender until I stopped and walked up to it, and it wasn't. It was something else. There is some lavender, but it's connected to like personal property, and so I don't want to go and be picking their stuff. And they'll be like, what is that little strange woman out there picking our stuff? Like, you don't eat this. You probably don't even know what it is. But so I didn't get any of that, but I did get some rosemary. I have 2 rosemary plants, but we have rosemary that grows like crazy here. So I got some really long rosemary pieces, and I'm so itchy from being outside. Anyway, so that's what and then I picked up some lunch for Jade and Derek. And so now I'm home. But before I talk about these 2 books, let me show you what I bought. So I bought this little selfie beauty light. Now, as a photographer, I have these lights, the big lights, a big ring light that it's called a beauty light, and we use it when we do like portraits. Of course, a lot of people use them when they're doing YouTube videos because they like the light, and you normally know they have it because you see the ring on their eye, and it comes from a beauty light. Anyway, I have big lights and I have backdrops, but it's so bulky. Like, where am I going to put it in here, right? They're all put up in the garage. I don't feel like taking them out. So I found this one. I was out with my sister. We were downtown Austin, and they had this, and I bought it for $16. They sell this on Amazon cheaper. Now, this one I like because it comes with the USB. So it just comes just like this. So you have to unplug your phone out of the block or purchase a separate block if you want. But I just share mine from my iPhone. And you charge it up, and it charges really quick. And so it's kind of like this. Like, say this is my iPhone. My camera's up here. So you just put it right on your phone like this. So your phone is standing up like this, and you have the light. Or if you're doing a video, like I'm doing a video right now, and mine is in landscape area like mode, so it's like this, the wide width, and so you have the light. So it just gives you an extra boost of light. I don't think you can see it because I have this bright light on me right now, but this is on low, medium, and high. It does give off a lot of light. I know you can't see it because of this light. Let me see. Let me block this. So see, I'm blocking my my big lamp. But anyway, so it stays pretty good. Like I said, it's not it doesn't like damage your phone. It's not one of those that pinches really hard. But this is really good. So, and this comes off right here, so you don't have to like be dangling. This pops off. So if you're doing videos, if you're vlogging somewhere, and you need light, this is great. I have one like this that sits on my camera too, but my camera's heavy, you know, so I like using my phone. Anyway, like I said, I've seen these on Amazon a lot cheaper. I absolutely love it. If you're a person who does videos or does pictures or whatever, and you need more light, that's great. All right, let's talk about these 2 books. The first book, I bought this book some time ago, but I looked at, you know, what the book was about, and this book is set in June, so I decided to go ahead and wait till June to read it. This is The Wicked Deep by Shay Earnshaw. Isn't that a beautiful cover? It's like a very deep midnight blue with black and all that silver. It's so pretty. Pretty. Okay, this has 310 pages, not very big at all. So I have not read it, so let me just kind of tell you what I know of it so far. So this every June, so this timeline goes from June 1st to the end of June. And this is about the Swan sisters, kind of like the Sanderson sisters, but the Swan sisters. And they were killed 200 years ago in a little, in a coastal town of Sparrow. That's Sparrow, Oregon, right, in 1822. And so every June they come back from the dead, right? They were drowned 200 years ago. So every June they come back and they possess, bodies of some of the women there on the island, and they go and they do their thing, and they, they get these young men to follow them out to the ocean, and they drown them. And they're doing that to rectify themselves from being killed, right? It's kind of like revenge. So they do this every June. They come back. And so I don't know if it's every 200 years they come back or every June, because like I said, I haven't read it yet, but I think it's every June they come back, and they do that. They possess young women, and then they just go and get themselves some little dumb men and just follow them into the ocean, thinking, ooh, this is going to be fun. Did you not hear what happened last year? Anyway, so they kind of do that to just, like I said, just to rectify their deaths. From what I've read on these reviews, they say this book is really, really amazing. It has such a great vibe. And I love books that give you such a great vibe like that. 2 centuries ago, 3 sisters were sentenced to death for witchery. Stones were tied to their ankles and they were drowned in the deep waters surrounding the town. Now for a brief time each year, the sisters return, stealing the bodies of 3 troubled girls so they may seek their revenge, getting boys into the Sparrow Harbor and pulling them under. Like many local 17-year-old Penny, this is talking about the actual person, one of the people, I guess, that they, Penny and Bo, return to Boy and Bo underwear. Okay, this talks about 2 of the characters, Penny and Bo. So at the very end here it says, Penny sees what others cannot, and she will be forced to choose to save Bo or save herself. Okay, so a brief time each summer. Okay, like many local 17-year-old Penny has accepted the fate of her own town, but this year, on the eve of the sisters' return, a boy named Bo Carter arrives, unaware of the danger he just stumbled into. Mistrust and lies spread quickly through the salty rain-soaked streets. The townspeople will turn against one another. Penny and Bo will suspect the others that are hiding secrets, and death will come swiftly to those who cannot resist the call of the sisters. But Penny only sees what others cannot, and she will be forced to choose to save Bo or herself. So, and this is Shay Earnshaw. So I'm super excited to read this for June. I mean, like I said, I've seen some reviews on this book, and it's a really fun book. And you would think that it'd be a good book to read like for fall, but like I said, since this takes place in June, I want to read that. So looks like it's a very easy, simple read. Okay, that's the first one. And the second book, I actually bought these 2 books at the same time. This one's so itchy. This one is called The Spell Book of Lost and Found by Maura Fowley Doyle. I like this book because I loved the cover. Look at that. It's so pretty, right? And it says, be careful what you wish for. Not all lost things should be found. The Ancient Season. I guess these are other books that she has, because this is not part of a series this year. Oh, and by the way, this right here, I heard that The Wicked Deep is going to be made into a TV series. I don't know if it's going to be on TV or AMC or Netflix, but they're making this into a movie or a TV series. Okay, so this one says, again, I bought these on Amazon. This one says $17.99, and this one says $17.99 also, but I did not pay that much for both of these books. One of these books cost me $11. And the other one was not either $8 or more than that. I don't know, but I got them on Amazon. They weren't expensive. Anyway, so this book here is, this book is set in Ireland. But some of the reviews that I saw said that they were just a little kind of disappointed because it didn't give more of the Ireland feel, or like talk more about the, about Ireland. Anyway, but this takes place in Ireland, and this is about a group of friends, a very close group of friends. So you know how you have like really close friends and they just you become family, right? Like extended family. Well, anyway, this is about a group of great friends that have been friends for a long time, and a lot of magical things start happening to these people. And so they cast a spell. They cast a spell to find something that is lost, right? To find a lost thing. But in order to, something about, oh, I know what it was. Ding, 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 ding. I forgot here. I believe they find a book. Yeah, they found a spell book. That's what it is. Between the friends, they found this old spell book. And in that spell book was a spell to call lost objects, right? A spell that's done to find lost things. That's what I'm trying to say. But in order to find something that's lost, one of them has to lose something. So if you want to gain something, you got to lose something. And so they said that the spell that they did backfired, and it started creating all this chaos and all these secrets that these great friends thought they knew each other so well. All these great secrets that they felt that have been lost during time have come back, along with a bunch of other chaos, right? So anyway, and then there's two different timelines in this book. One timeline, a group of people from the past, and the timeline of the group of people that just found the book. So that's the only thing that I read that was a little difficult, was to make sure that you understand the two timelines, like the names of the people. And then all the names of the friends all have like witchy names, like Willow and Olive, Rowan, Hazel, and so on. So it says, one stormy summer in a small Irish town, things began to disappear. It starts off with trivia stuff: hair clips, house keys, socks. But then it starts to become bigger things: a memory, a heart, a classmate. Olive can tell that one of her best friends, Rose, is difficult. I'm sorry, I was reading a message. Is different all of a sudden. Rose isn't talking, and Olive starts to worry that she's losing her. Then the diary pages written in someone's name, Laurel, begins to appear all over town. And Olive meets three mysterious strangers: Ivy, Hazel, and twin brothers, Rowan, and secretly squatting in the abandoned house development. I can see how you would get like, kind of like lost with these names, because like Ivy, Hazel, and her twin brother, Rowan, like, what tree was it that was over there in the first group? But they were squatting in a development. The trio are wild and alluring, and they seem too lost. And like Rose, they're holding tightly to painful secrets. When a tattered handwritten spell book falls into the lives of these 6 teenagers, it changes everything. The spell book is full of charms and conjuring back that which has been lost. And it lists a part for each of them to play in calling it. So it might be their best chance to set everything back that's right, but only if they're willing to pay the price. Okay, so there's 6 of them, 3 from present and 3 mysterious, I guess, from the past or whatever. And so the 6 of them find the spell book, and they all have to play part in it, almost like Jumanji, right? They all have to play a part in it. So they all have to play a particular part, and in order for them to get what was lost, like, her friend's memory and all this other stuff, they have to be willing to pay the price. So they just said this book is magical. It's tragic. It has some malicious stuff and bone chilling other things in here. So it seems to be like scary. I'm just kind of skimming through here. I'm sorry. I'm just kind of like, This is Mora. Yeah. It seems to be a really good book. Like I said, I have not read this book at all, but I did hear a lot of great reviews on this book. Other than other than the 2 different timelines. The three mysterious teenagers, and then the 3 present teenagers. So if you can remember Ivy, Hazel, and her twin brother Rowan, those are the 3 mysterious ones. And then the new ones are Rose, Olive, and Laurel. Those are the present time ones. So those 6 are going to be working together with this old, you know, spell book that they found. And they all have to play this part in this game, I guess, of this spell that's gone completely crazy. Anyway, this seems to be a pretty good read. This has, let me see, how many pages? I'll probably wait to read this in fall. Ooh, I can't wait. 100. No, this has 336 pages. Not bad at all. It's not bad at all. I can't believe that we are already going to be in June. So I'm like, oh, hurry up. Summer and pass. But yeah, I'm gonna order a few more books that I'm gonna be reading during fall. And then, of course, I have books that I'm going to be reading in winter time. I don't know. I loved kind of doing, I mean, honestly, I don't have to wait for a season to come to read a particular book. But in this case, I just think it's kind of fun because this one is set for June. And this seems like it would be a nice fall book to read, you know? Because I got so many other books I need to read anyway, so it'll be good to set this aside. All right, guys, if y'all have read either one of these books, let me know what y'all think. And I mean, aren't these covers beautiful? I am a book lover, and I love just the covers themselves. Sometimes I'll buy a book just because the cover is so beautiful, and the book is straight trash, but the cover is beautiful. Maybe it's the photographer in me. I don't know. Maybe it's a crazy in me. Don't know. But look at this one. Like, oh my gosh, so beautiful. And the fact that this book is beautiful and not very big and seems to be a very easy read and witchy. Like, these are witchy novels. I really love reading witchy novels, not just witchy books. You know, sometimes you just like want to read something other than a spell book. You want to read just something about witches. Like when you watch a movie like Practical Magic, it's a story about witches. It's not so much about, you know, doing spells and stuff. So I really love reading witchy novels. I do have one other book that I wanted to share, but I think I'll share that in another video. Because I remember I told you I had bought some books and I did a video and then I put those books away and I have no clue if I showed y'all those or not. So I'm going to look back on my videos and see if I showed you some of these books that I bought. And if I didn't, I'll make another video showing y'all those. All right, guys, as always, love you all and blessed be. Bye.